A controversial constitutional amendment is quietly reshaping Zimbabwe's political landscape, a move critics are decrying as a third term by Schultz and a constitutional coup, while the ruling ZANU-PF party defends the proposal as a necessary measure for stability and continued development. A deeper investigation reviews a calculated strategy to entrench President Emmerson Mnangagwa in power until at least 2030, fundamentally altering the country's democratic foundations. Sanabena Masho Kubdanyu Kwachinzi, the 2030 constitutional coup, why the new 7-year term is a trap for Zimbabweans. Don't subscribe or like on the bell icon. Timda Mnamubdanyu Kwachinzi. At the heart of the controversy is the gazetted Constitutional Amendment number 3, which proposes two radical changes. Firstly, it seeks to extend the term of the office of the president and all other elected officials from 5 to 7 years. Secondly, and more alarmingly for democracy advocates, it aims to replace direct presidential elections with a system where parliament elects the head of state. The maneuver would effectively postpone the 2028 general elections to 2030 and strip ordinary Zimbabweans of their right to directly choose their leader. The government's justification for these changes has been met with widespread skepticism. On 16 February 2026, Justice Minister Zambia officially gazetted the amendment, setting in motion a plan that had been simmering within ZANU-PF circles for years under the banner of the ED 2030 campaign. The slogan, a reference to President Mnangagwa's initials, had been publicly repudiated by the president himself, yet its undercurrents have now burst into open. Zambia's Treasurer General Patrick CHAMISA has been a vocal defender of the amendment, employing a semantic argument to downplay its impact. In a statement on social media, he contended the bill elongates the electoral cycle from 5 to 7 years for everyone, from councillors to the president. In essence, we elected to uphold the presidential term limit in its entirety. He insisted that this was not an extension of the term limit, but a mere elongation of the electoral cycle, a distinction that has failed to convince opponents when pressed on the need of public consent. CHAMISA was unequivocal. There will be no referendum, full stop. As Zimbabwe stands at the critical juncture, the 2030 vision appears less a blueprint for national progress and more a tool for personal power. The intricate legal jargon and a political maneuvering mask a stark reality. The fundamental principles of Zimbabwean democracy are being quietly dismantled, not by force, but under the veneer of constitutional reform. The trap has been set, and it is the democratic future of the nation that hangs in balance. Doma developments are ripo panawo aiwa imaments when I will message emails of grow a motor leave on so subscribe or like on the bell icon.